You know who wasn't a load? The doggone Nebraska Cornhuskers. Look, I'm in Lincoln talking to the original Booby Miles. I say the original Booby Miles. He came after Booby Miles. Talking to Ahman Green for a thing that I got to do with Discover's a lot of fun. And as soon as we get done with that, I watch the OU game, and here's Dylan Gabriel running through wide open traffic without a motorcade and getting enough wiggle to get to the end zone. I said, ooh, if Dylan feels like he can run through your entire defense, you ain't got man. And that's exactly what it was. My Oklahoma Sooners put up 49 unanswered points on the Huskers. So Huskers jumped out 7-0. That was it. Didn't score again until garbage time. I'm looking for 69-7 from the Sooners. We didn't get it. I understand that, my man Brent Venables, he thinks the world of Nebraska, a lot invested in this rivalry, but damn it, 1997, the Nebraska Cornhuskers were number one team in the country. They stopped a mud hole in Oklahoma and walked dry 69-7. I ain't never forgot. Okay. Talk with Ahman Green about that a little bit too. Also beat up Oklahoma 63-21 in 96, and they lost 2 games that year. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if Nebraska got a whooping on Saturday, it's a whooping that's been due for 25 years. All right. Had played them since 09. Like I know, if you are an old head, and by old head, I mean, you probably 30 years or older, you are emotionally invested in this game, even as you know Nebraska ain't no good. That said, Nebraska is a Power 5 team. You know who's not a Power 5 team? UConn, Colorado State, Hawaii. Okay? Everybody wanted to dunk on UTEP and Kent State. And then I'm like, cool, do that. I won't move them up till they beat somebody that's play Power 5. Turns out Kent State, not bad. I think they put up 63 or 66 on Long Island, which is closer to their sort of game that they might play against, I don't know, Hawaii, UConn, Colorado State. See what I'm saying? There are levels to this. Like Meek told you, level to this, just pointing out. Now, other thing to keep in mind about Oklahoma, my man Joel Klatt in the booth, wearing the play-by-play hat, says out loud, this looks like a college football playoff team. I said, that's an interesting question to put to the people, to the masses, to the folks that listen to this show, like what we do, and follow me on the Twitters. And I was floored to see how many of y'all were like, yo, RJ, it's Nebraska, pump the brakes. Yo, RJ, can you not? I know it's your squad, but can you not? And I'm like, I watched the broadcast. I just heard the man in the booth say, that's pretty good. And then during BYU Oregon at halftime, I hear my man Rob Stone. He says, hey, Oklahoma looks like a team headed back to the playoff. And I'm going, what is it? What am I missing here? Is it that I'm asking the question or you need to hear somebody else say it? I'm just saying, we on the same wavelength. We drift compatible. It ain't got to be all this air and noise between us. We can have a good time here. All to say, Oklahoma does look like a college football playoff team. Why? Because they're giving up 30 points in 3 games. Okay? That has been the Achilles heel of the Oklahoma Sooners basically since 2015. We can't stop nobody. Made the playoff with the worst pass defense in the entire country 2018. Matter of fact, I'm lying. It was 129th out of 130. Then this dude, Alex Grinch, came through. We looked pretty good. Now he has refined the system with the benefit of our experience, a la Tennant, taking the John Davidson, taking the Robert Pattinson to USC, and all of a sudden, I'm watching USC be a takeaway defense, and it's getting after you. So I'm saying, how long has it been since we've seen Oklahoma be this good? It has to be 2013. Has to be. Might be 2012. The last time that Brent Venables was, coordinated defense at Oklahoma. The boys are fierce. They know their assignments. I love the cheetah position. It's a mix of a linebacker and a safety. I say that because there's actually a safety who plays that position and a linebacker that plays that position. Shout out Justin Harrington and Deshaun White figuring it out, Ted Roof's defense. Shout out to Brent Venables, who continues to coach his behind off and is beloved. Like, I want to say that if you ask people who's more popular in the state of Oklahoma right now, would it be Brent Venables or, say, Dolly Parton? Probably going to be neck and neck there. And that's saying a lot because, well, Queen Dolly's Q rating is above all else because Queen Dolly is amazing. Now, from Oklahoma and putting up 580 yards on, Nebraska's defense, I need to mention Nebraska has fired its defense coordinator. I should say Mickey Joseph has relieved his defense coordinator of his duties. He has given Bill Bush the DC role. That's a good thing for as far as I'm concerned. Both of those guys were on that 2019 national championship team at LSU. Bill Bush also hell of a safeties coach. Matter of fact, Grant Delpit won the 2019 Jim Thorpe Award more, I think, based on what he did in 2018. I say this is a guy who sits on the selection committee and sits at a round table throwing out names and talking through guys. And I was trying to tell everybody that Derek Stingley Jr. was great. And they were like, yeah, well, it's Grant's to lose. Something character. I'm making a joke. Character is very important, and being able to do it over a long period of time is also very important to winning the award. To give it to a true freshman who would just be out of character, and I understand that. That said, Bill Busch had a lot to do with all of those dudes being really, really good. And he has experience in the Big Ten as he was a secondary coach at Wisconsin, familiar with Dave Aranda, spoke very highly of Bill Busch. Bill Busch also was on Urban Meyer's staff at Utah when they were doing the damn thing. Hopefully it works out for them. I want to see Mickey Joseph go out with some wins here. I don't know if he's going to be the guy that they keep in 2023, but I want Nebraska to be good. College football is more fun when Nebraska's good. I just don't need Oklahoma to be bad and Nebraska good, but we ain't going to have that problem no more because they don't play in the same conference, right? Thank you for watching the #1 college football show. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and like this video so that you don't miss any of the best college football coverage in America.